Hey guys, it's Owen from Wrestling Inc. back with another wrestling news roundup. Without any further ado, let's get into today's biggest stories in the world of professional wrestling. Scott Hall to be taken off of life support after multiple heart attacks. WWE Hall of Famer Scott Hall is on life support at the Wellstar Kennestone Hospital in Marietta, Georgia due to 3 heart attacks he suffered over the weekend, according to PW Torch. As noted, Hall underwent hip surgery last week, but he then suffered a serious setback when a blood clot got loose. Kevin Nash informed early Monday morning that his longtime tag team partner and friend Scott Hall is being taken off of life support. Nash shared the following via Instagram, quote, "Scott's on life support. Once his family is in place, they will discontinue life support. I'm going to lose the one person on this planet I've spent more of my life with than anyone else. My heart is broken and I'm so very effing sad. I love Scott with all my heart, but now I have to prepare my life without him in the present. I've been blessed to have a friend that took me at face value and I him. When we jumped to WCW, we didn't care who liked us or hated us. We had each other. And with the smooth Barry Bloom, we changed wrestling both in content and pay for those a lot that disliked us. We were the outsiders, but we had each other. Scott always felt he wasn't worthy of the afterlife. Well, God, please have some gold-plated toothpicks for my brother. My life was enriched with his take on life. He wasn't perfect, but as he always said, the last perfect person to walk the planet they nailed to a cross. As we prepare for life without him, just remember there goes a great guy. You ain't going to see another one like him again. See you down the road, Scott. I couldn't love a human being more than I do you." AEW EVP believes Cody Rhodes has signed with WWE. At least one AEW EVP believes free agent wrestler Cody Rhodes is bound for WWE, according to Fightful Select. The report noted that as of last weekend, at least one AEW EVP, quote, fully believed that Cody Rhodes was signed or was signing with WWE and would face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, end quote. The news outlet added they haven't been able to confirm Rhodes' WWE status or a potential debut date. Last week, Wrestling Observer newsletter reported that Rhodes' WWE situation was, quote, back up in the air, with WWE Creative being asked to hold off on plans until Rhodes signed a WWE contract. The report also noted that Cody Rhodes vs Seth Rollins was previously penciled in for WrestleMania 38, but that was when Rhodes was expected to sign with WWE. According to Dave Meltzer, upper-level WWE sources, quote, don't know what happened with the Rhodes talks, end quote, and have halted all Rhodes-related plans. With Monday's Raw being held in Jacksonville, there has been a lot of chatter on social media of Rhodes returning to WWE TV this week. Queen Sharmell announced for 2022 WWE Hall of Fame class. WWE has confirmed that Queen Sharmell will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2022. As was first reported by Complex, the former manager will join Vader and The Undertaker on the Friday night of WrestleMania 38 weekend. Queen Sharmell first entered the wrestling business in WCW. After being named the 1991 Miss Black America at 20 years old, she went on to become a member of the Nitro Girls. Sharmell went under the name of Storm and then changed it to Paisley, competing and accompanying other talents to the ring. Sharmell eventually signed with WWE in 2001 and began training with Ohio Valley Wrestling. She was then used as part of the Suicide Blondes under the name of Sister Sharmell, while she also took on a backstage interviewer role. However, she is best known for working alongside her real-life husband, Booker T. Of course, the former world champion is a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer himself, but when he became King Booker, Sharmell ended up being part of the gimmick as Queen Sharmell. She was a vital part to the character, from cutting promos to cheating at ringside to help her king. The WWE Hall of Fame ceremony will take place on Friday, April 1st at the American Airlines Center in Dallas as part of WrestleMania week. For the first time in history, WWE will be running SmackDown and the Hall of Fame as back-to-back events. The class of 2022 will be inducted after the Go Home episode of The Blue Brand. The 2022 WWE Hall of Fame will be streamed live exclusively on Peacock within the US, and it will be on the WWE Network elsewhere. The Undertaker will be the headline name. He's going to be inducted by none other than Vince McMahon himself. So far, it has not been confirmed who will be inducting Vader and Queen Sharmell. Former Ring of Honor Women's Champion Roxy reportedly signs with WWE. After several months of rumours and speculation, it appears that former Ring of Honor Women's Champion Roxy is finally on her way to WWE. According to PW Insider, the 20-year-old wrestler has indeed signed with WWE for the promotion's NXT brand. No date was given for her potential start date. PW Insider's report confirms what many saw as the inevitable since Roxy was released from her Ring of Honor contract, along with everyone else in ROH late in 2021. It was reported by F4W Online in February that she had been offered a contract by WWE following her second tryout with the company. The same month, WWE Hall of Famer Booker T, who helped train Roxy at his Reality of Wrestling promotion, seemingly confirmed that Roxy had signed with WWE. He later stated he had misspoke on the matter, but he was still hopeful the promotion and her would come to an agreement. Tony Khan comments on William Regal going overtime on AEW promo. AEW President Tony Khan appeared on SiriusXM's Busted Open radio show 2 days after the March 9 episode of Dynamite in Estero, Florida. The AEW president discussed William Regal's promo this past Wednesday night, which ran over time, and how much class the Englishman showed to the locker room after the incident. Quote, "That was an amazing promo and it sets a great example, I think," Tony Khan stated. "Everybody in the back has so much respect for him, and if his interview goes long, it means someone else might have to cut their interview or their segment short. And that was what happened. It was very cool of him to apologize to anybody that was affected by it, because generally we try to keep the show moving, try to keep the shows on time. That was very cool of him to do that, and he didn't have to, but he did, and I think it shows what a classy person he is." New unified WWE World Heavyweight title possibly revealed. A massive WWE World Heavyweight Championship bout was spotted in Frisco, Texas over the weekend. A Reddit user who shared the photo said a WWE crew was in the area to shoot exterior shots for WrestleMania 38, which will be held at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Several fans pointed out how the giant bout looks to be an amalgamation of the WWE title and the WWE Universal title designs. While the current WWE title design has a black background with a red underline beneath the WWE logo, the Universal title has a blue background also with a red underline under the logo. As can be seen in the images on social media, the giant bout appears to have a blue underline, a design that has never been seen before. Another user pointed out that the same giant bout was on display during the WrestleMania 38 on-sale party at AT&T Stadium. A new unified WWE champion will be crowned at WrestleMania 38, although the winner of the match between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns will only temporarily be crowned the unified champion. WWE reportedly has plans to crown a new champion for the Raw brand in the future. Quote, "It will change from one champion again because it's not plausible, not for either schedule, not for either networks, not for the long term," a WWE source told the Wrestling Observer. So what are your thoughts on today's Wrestling News Roundup? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe to Wrestling Inc. and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.